This is the speed of a car, and this is tube travel. It's amazing how transportation has evolved. We've shown innovation and courage. We've pushed for higher speeds at a lower cost, and we've never stopped dreaming. It's time to take the next major step in transportation. It's time to connect the world. The concept of tube travel, also known as vac trains, has enormous potential. With this channel, I want to help the world realize that potential. Tube travel cannot happen until we start talking about it. That's why my goal is to get people excited about this concept and to show that it's not only feasible, but revolutionary. This mode of transportation would be safe, reliable, clean, cheap, and fast. It will bring us closer to other cultures, helping us to further understand and appreciate our differences. So what the heck is tube travel anyway? The simple answer is moving things through a tube. By removing all of the air in the tube, you can eliminate drag. Then, if you lift the vehicle with magnets instead of wheels, you can prevent rolling friction. Finally, add some more magnets to speed up and slow down the vehicle. So the three main elements of tube travel are vacuum, levitation, and propulsion. So why should this matter to you? Think of a place that's about 2 hours away by car. It's too close to take a plane, so unfortunately you're stuck driving. Now imagine making that trip in 10 or 15 minutes with no bumps and for a fraction of the cost. Next, think of the last time you flew in a plane. How early did you have to arrive so that you wouldn't miss your flight? With tube travel, pods would leave about every 30 seconds. So instead of waiting for your transportation is waiting for you. Luckily, we've already mastered two of the main elements of tube travel with maglev trains. These main elements are levitation and propulsion. This is the test track for the Japanese Maglev Train, which is scheduled to be completed in 2027. It has achieved a top speed of 374 miles per hour, and it will eventually cut a 5-hour car trip down to about 40 minutes. Still, maglev has its limits. Air resistance, or drag, increases with the square of velocity. That means a train that travels twice as fast will use 4 times as much energy. At about 700 miles per hour, which is just under the speed of sound, drag would become even higher because of shock waves. By putting a maglev system in a vacuum tube, these speed limits would disappear. Sounds easy, right? Wrong! Vac trains have a lot of promise, but if they were easy to build, we would have done it already. I think we're close, but there are problems that we still have to solve.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
We've got work to do, and we need to innovate. That brings me to this man, Elon Musk. A few years ago, he introduced the concept of the Hyperloop. Since he was so busy with Spacex and Tesla, he challenged others to take on the task. Hyperloop is a version of tube travel that has since been adopted by several companies, including Hyperloop One and Hyperloop Transportation Technologies. The Hyperloop concept has helped fuel the movement for tube travel. And speaking of fuel, vac trains don't need any. Vac trains don't use much electricity because they have no losses from drag or friction. They would be hands down the cleanest form of transportation, even beating out electric cars. But with anything this great, people are bound to ask, what's the catch? There are a lot of skeptics out there who are completely convinced that this idea is impossible. That's why I plan to explore every aspect of tube travel to decide with your help if the world is ready. So if you want to help, I'd encourage you to start reading and start discussing. Tube travel is not a one-man job, and it's not a one-company job. It's a movement. So tell your family, tell your friends, tell your dog. If you want to start a dialogue now, or contribute to this cause, you can visit my Patreon page. Links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time on Tube Travel.